If you were beginning to think that you'd never see another coin hunt from Coin Mojo, well, I'm here to give you some relief. So I was able to get two $1,000 bags from a credit union last week, and this is the results of my hunt. Welcome back. Okay, these are the quarters that I kept out of the 2,000 or two $1,000 bag quarter hunt. And I'll start at the top. These are better condition 70s coins, 1970D. A couple of bicentennials that had some nice mint luster, and you know the edges are always, you know, again I look at the edges. If the edges are sharp, you know, and the fields are somewhat clean, I'll put it aside. I'm not saying I'm going to keep it or that they're worth anything, but I do tube them up, and then you know every now and then when the tube gets full, I'll go through and weed out the garbage and throw them back. 86 was another year that had lower mintages, or for some reason the red book or the blue book shows a higher value on the 86s, the 82, and then the 83, the highest in MS 63. Okay, 2009, American Samoan, really nice shape. A Glacier, 2011. Harper's Ferry, 2016. And of course, Salt River Bay, 2020. And again, it's just, you know, when I always look at the edges of the coins, and this one is mint condition. I mean, it's not perfect, but again, I set it aside, it gets put in and then tubed up, and then I go through the tubes. Here is the only West Point that I found in this two-bag search. It's in pretty decent shape. And then I got three of these San Francisco minted, I guess, I don't know if they're not proof, but they're estimated. Someone must have broke out an estimated bag. Three of these were in one $1,000 bag, so. I found two of them early through the bag, and then a third one. I thought, well, am I going to find a whole roll here? But whoever, you know, I feel like these two bags, there wasn't much in there. There's no silver. I believe what I got a hold of was a car wash or laundromat dump, right? And so, all right, this is the biggest dripping bucket that I've ever found. I think I've only found one other one recently, and no snow on the roof. But the 2015 Homestead with the leaky bucket, and that's a pretty significant leaky bucket. Right there, biggest one I've ever found. And then this is a minor spitting horse from the 1999 Delaware. I found two of them with minor. I'm going to try to get some stills on these. And then again, this is the San Antonio Missions from 2019 with the big old chip on the side of that cross. A little bit of bubbling here at the top of the mission. I've seen those before. This one, you can just kind of tell that it's getting ready to break out. But yes, this chip here on the side and the top, this one actually looks like it was starting to break out there. I don't believe I've ever found them on the left and the bottom, or the right and the bottom. I have seen lots of these on the left side and on the top. And this one also has the on the left side, sorry. And that's it. Those are my finds from a 2,000 bag search. I got a little bit of bonus footage. I went to a coin show this weekend, so we'll get to that right next. Also, I want to thank you for your patience. If you're not into currency searching, my medical condition has caused me to seek other avenues, plus the fact that I lost one of my major coin dumping credit unions. They started charging a fee. I have found another credit union, but I've learned my lesson about overdoing it, right, with the dumps, right? They get tired of people coming in with thousands and thousands of dollars. Plus, I can't carry them. It's too heavy. Again, I mentioned the medical condition. So the currency searches have been good, and I've done pretty well selling them on eBay as well. But I still love searching the coins. That's like my passion. So necessity has driven the need to look elsewhere for treasure, right? And that is looking at currency for fancy serial numbers, star numbers, duplicate stars, birthday notes, binaries. I find a lot of trinaries. I haven't sold one yet, but I do have good luck selling birthday notes And binaries are always popular, and the duplicate $2 star note, or the duplicate star notes from the New York Federal Reserve 2013, always do well on those. Okay, so I went to a coin show this weekend near my house, closest one ever to my new digs. And as I was walking out, and I got there late, I was running late, I got there late, I was leaving when everybody was putting their stuff away. I walked past this table, the guy had a bin full of mint coins that were cut, right? So I think he took some of the $50 and the dollar coins and sold those separately. He was offering these up for 2 times face. So every one of these quarters in mint condition are 2 times face. So I grabbed some from, these are all 70s and 80s, right? 70s and 80s. Believe those are Denver, and these are Philadelphia mint in the blue. So my immediate thought was that I was going to grab these up and use them to fill my books with nice coins. Now, I've spent the last 20 years coin roll hunting, and the last, since the West Point series came out, I started searching quarters, and I've been pulling, nice quarters that are mint-looking condition. For instance, here's that 1970 that I pulled from the 2-bag search, and it has a lot of mint luster on it, and looks pretty close to being mint. Now maybe, it came from a guy like this that was dumping, but, even though it has all that luster, it's still got some dings and scratches. These are unscratched. Now the question becomes, do I take these coins out of this little cello pack and put it in my book? Or I tried this, and I left it in the cello pack and used a $50 2x2 flip and clipped it in there, right? So I managed to roll the quarter around enough to maintain its, managed to roll the quarter around so that it fits within the confines of the 2x2 square, right? And I just kind of shimmied it up a little bit. Obviously, I'll rotate it so that's straight up, and then you fold it over and staple it in place. So I haven't touched the coin. It's never left the cello pack. What do you guys think? Is this a good way to do this? Maintains its uncirculated mint condition coin without ever being touched. And regardless of if I'm using gloves, if I don't break it out of the cello, right, it's still there, right? So what I did, that's what I'm going to do. I know that when I staple here and here, or like I did here, here's another thing. When I staple I only use 3 staples. I take this is the fold side, that's the end. So I'll put the coin in, flip it over, clip it down here, and just hit these 2. And that's enough to keep any coin from shimming around. I decided to use the $50 flip so that I got a little bit of room so you can see the edges. So it's my concept, my theory. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on this. Anyway, I did get a lot of nice. I'll just run through some of these real quick. These are the Denver Minute ones. I got 2 71s. I got a 72, 72, 73. Now I looked these up in the red book. The red book will, in MS63, it's like a pipe dream, right? So I also use the blue book, and in the blue book, I'm only seeing MS65 from the 70s, like worth maybe 30 cents for MS63, maybe 50 cents for. So I basically got what I paid for. I considered selling these on eBay and seeing how I could go, like just make a run from 70 to 75 or groups of 4. I like to lot coins up. If you've been to my eBay page, JDK Collectibles, I like to lot things up. It kind of takes the hurt off some of the shipping. I like to ship in bigger packages. I don't like to use the eBay $1.10 service because basically that's a standard size envelope. And so anyway, I thought I did pretty good. This 69 is kind of dingy, but it's still in the cello pack, right? So it's better 69 than I've ever found in a while. Here's another 70. So this is a 70 Philadelphia mint, and there's a Denver mint. I've also found that Denver minted coins seem to have better luster all the way around, even going back, to the 70s. And so I try to match it up. Again, I was pressed for time. I wasn't able to find one from every year in the 70s, and then I grabbed a couple 80s. It was time to go. I can see I was annoying the guy. He literally had hundreds of them. I wasn't gonna just say I'll buy the whole box. It would have took more time just to count all the coins that he had in the box. This 77 it's got some toning on it. So anyways, the only 77 I found in his bin, so I grabbed it up. And then finally the last one here is a 1980. And so these are definitely better than some of the, I can spend hours and hours searching rolls of coins and not find coins in this condition. So it's a time saver. And even if I broke these out of the packages and put them in a book, and I wouldn't put it in just a regular Whitman type book, I would put it in the books that have the plastic sleeves or slides in there, and then I'll do that. But then, you know, I generally keep mint condition coins in flips. I don't put them in the books. So that's what I did this weekend. Bonus footage. Well, there you have it. Smash that like button if you like coin roll hunting videos. Also, check out my Facebook page at Coin Mojo's Coin Roll Hunting, where you can post images and ask questions. I'll be happy to answer. Also, check out my partner listings on eBay, JDK Collectibles-CM. Give me those 4 clicks. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. It's important that you get notifications every time I post a video. And I don't post that many, so it shouldn't be too much of a nuisance. Comment and share. Coin Mojo out. Thank you.
Yeah, baby, yeah!